I had a whole script written out for today's video, and now I've hit them. Did I actually need that? You probably wondered why I ripped up the script. Here's why. No way. You probably need a bit of context, don't you? Well, first swing of the day, we've clocked 140 ball speed. What number iron was it? Glad you asked. Yeah, and we've not even warmed up yet. Now, is today's golf club too good to be true? In some cases, possibly. In my opinion, no. You're probably thinking this is just going to be an owl love fest. Oh, you're so pretty. No, these irons tick a lot of boxes. Most, in fact, but there's one I think that, well, it is missing something. We've not even told you what club it is, have we? We might not just not tell you. Just do a whole video and you just never know. That'd be a good idea. So yeah, today we're going straight down to Sub 70 Avenue. That worked. That worked. With the Sub 70 699 Pro V3. One of the heavyweight irons in the DTC category, the version 3. For everyone that doesn't know what DTC stands for, direct to consumer. For everyone that just hates these sorts of irons, don't try crap. Version 2 went a long way, felt good, it seemed consistent, it looked okay. And version 3 looks okay. Better. It looks better than version 2, but it's still very Roblox. It is. It looks quite blocky in my opinion. So to have a bit of fun with this, I've got 5 huge positives about this golf club. 1, the negative is personal preference. It's not really a negative. But we've got 5 big, you must see positives. So guys, before we continue, please hit the subscribe button, bell notification on all, because we've got many videos coming up, some absolute belters, I tell you. And also, as promised, Sigma Jad, thank you so much for your super chat, mate. That money has gone towards fixing Brenda's windows. Which window? West wing, 2nd floor. So positive number 1, you'll hear me say a lot for the money in this video, which we'll get to shortly, but for the money, the tech in this golf club is absolutely insane. Can he miss? Can he miss? I didn't need that script. I know all the tech off by heart from all the research. I don't need a phone to look at it, is what I'm saying. There's a forged VFT face for enhanced performance, yeah, there is. Ultra thin. Fast ball speeds across the entire face because of its construction, and that also equates to consistent distances despite your strike location on the face, just to clarify. There's an optimized player's distance design. That's one of my favorite bits about this. I was going to say that. Really do like the optimized player's distance iron design. And what that means is, even though I'm not a huge fan of the footprint down at the ball, it has had a bit of a facelift, so they've done a lot considering how much is inside this. They've tried to make it a little bit smaller, thinner top line, less offset, you know, trying to keep it not like a planet on a stick. No phone, told you, know it all. We've also got improved stability and enhanced energy transfer. Stop, I don't need directions to Burger King. This gives a boost to ball speed and also MOI thanks to a revisited internal weighting structure and anti-deformation ribs. Anti-deformation ribs. Anti-deformation ribs. Well, that's a new one, which really does make this a high-spec specimen. Don't try crap. Oh, how's your bottom groove? 132 ball speed from a bottom grooved shank. It's the fastest shank I've ever seen. Obviously it wasn't a shank, but that was very bottom groovy. Great feedback from the golf club as well, which you kind of feel like, if anything, that's one thing it's going to lose at the size it is at. And all the tech behind the hitted area, you think, my goodness, this has got a silencer on it now, it's just completely muted. But no, I got all of that. Oh, that was hit. And it's not so much the visuals from the back. I think they've done a really nice job, shaped well, looks very, very tidy. It's more of the ball. I don't know what it is. It's the shaping of this iron is very ping-zing, like a modern ping-zing shape, which for many people will like, and retro alarms may go off and go, I love that shape, let's have a look at these and do so. For me, it's a little bit, it's a bit Lego. I'd like to see it a little bit smoother around the edges. We're starting off on the negative because literally that's where the book stops, at the negatives, as you're about to see. And then we segue to number 2, and that is the feel of this thing. I think I'm getting, say, feedback from every single groove. I was going to say every orifice, which makes no sense either, and it just sounds horrendous. But yeah, every single point of contact, I can tell you where it is on the face, that's something I want, especially from an iron that states, again, the word pro. Oh, guess what? Missed the bottom groove. 192 yard. Top. $200 fade. It's incredible. It really is. One thing I'm going to say, which I think doesn't help it, obviously DTC, direct to consumer, I said in previous videos, in the past, not really had that not really had that premium sort of vibe to it. You know, DTC I think comes across with a little bit of a cheap label attached to it. I think in 2025 that's got to go. I've always looked at sub 70 and thought, well, being a reviewer, so well performing for the price. Again, for the price. I think we can almost drop for the price. It happens to be really well priced, but it's also right up there in performance as well. So number 3 I think is underappreciated. That's the amount of options available and customization and fitting through the website. Not to mention some of the finishes this year. This is obviously the satin we've got here, but there's also a black available. I don't think I've got this in the black. If I have, I'll throw that up on screen now, but this is basically the finish, and this is a spoiler of what's to come. Very interested to know how this is going to wear and tear, I'll be honest, but we'll soon find out. Before we get into the final 2 best bits of these irons, I've also got the 4-iron and the pitching wedge. We'll hit the 4-iron at the end. The pitching wedge looks so easy to hit, which I think is exactly what you want with this sort of golf club. Blends lovely. And the 4-iron, I'm very happy to see the offset doesn't get any more. It's quite a tidy looking 4-iron. And yeah, again, I think the 7-iron is probably my least favourite number in this set, to be honest with you. So in no surprise, the lofts are pretty strong. Again, we've got that tech to counter that, so it plays like the number on the bottom. But hollow body construction, player's distance iron tends to get the stronger end of the spec sheet. Just showing you the miss hits that don't really seem to miss hit. Mad, honestly, so forgiving. Such a forgiving golf club. The best way I can explain this golf club is like it's a feisty bugger. It's like put a leash on it, it's gonna bark at your dog. It came bounding over. And delete that. Ball speed for days, 202 yards, like it's nothing. One thing that I've liked so far, before we get to number 4, is spin rates. Again, we've got that stronger loft as we just mentioned, but could easily be just a muted rocket that just kills every living thing within a 250 yard radius. The wombles are safe for now, but spin rates have all been around the 5,000 to 6,000. It's not been anything ridiculously crazy. So, of course, number 4, price. These are priced $130 US a golf club, which still sounds like a lot of money, isn't it? I mean, golf isn't cheap, but on the grand scheme of things, that is pretty well priced. Again, really liking the bottom groove, but again, face angle 0, club path 0.1. Nothing to do with the club, that, you know. One thing that is a bit more difficult with brands like this is obviously the custom fitting side. I know Sub 70 are actively getting fitters locally, so you can go and get fitted for this and then order online, but it is harder. It's not something that your local pro shop's going to stock, is what I'm saying. 0.7, 0.3. We do nice little steady swings, you see, and look at that consistency come back. But then you won't hit one a little bit harder, which I'll delete for the numbers, and you've got just about everything. That's up at 7,000 spin rate. So look, bang. But the impressive thing is, I've accelerated. We've gained 9 mile an hour ball speed. Look at the spin rate. Hardly changed. That's incredible. Talk about spin consistency. Now, quick look at the numbers, but I want to see how far that 4-iron goes because it's built to go bloody miles, and it's exciting, isn't it? Right, numbers. Absolutely incredible. I think the standard deviation side of things is where you'd probably have your eyebrows a little bit raised, usually, for a club like this. Tends to be cheaper if they cut any corners. Are they as consistent across the face as they're saying? I mean, look at that. Like, it's spin rate of a 249 deviation hit, as you saw, all over the face. So we've got that consistency there. We haven't cheapened consistency in the performance because it's DTC. This is what I'm trying to get at here. 135 ball speed, 3 mile an hour either side of that madness. I don't think there's really any more to see numbers wise there. Then we get to this side, and ignore the bottom one. That was like I say, that top. I would have probably usually removed that one. This here again, the consistency is so tight, considering the different ventures of strike location, let's say, and the visual side. You can see horizontally how pretty consistent that was too. So yeah, I'm impressed. I think this is a big leap from version 2. I'll be honest. I think version 2 was again a better version of version 1, and this is what you'd want to see. At some point, this is obviously the gaps are going to get smaller. Version 4 could just be a bit of a tweak, but I do feel like there's the gap from release is big enough with sub 70 to really see, hopefully, performance benefits if there is in fact a version 4. Now I'm going to leave you, but with a 4-iron, because I'm interested to see how far these go, and if it's anything like the 7-iron, it's going to go miles. I nearly forgot the 5th reason why these are so good, and I think we just explained it. Performance I wanted to leave to the end just to clarify, because if it was crap, it would have been 4 reasons why this is a good iron, performance not being one of them, but it is. It's very, very impressive. It sounds great. It feels so rewarding. 254. Why are you not giving me club path and face angle? 150 ball speed. I've just nuked both of those. That would literally be the shot shape. I've carried it 236 to 254 with, check that out, 3757 spin rate. It's insane. I've seen enough. Guys, thank you as always for watching. Please remember to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification on all. That is very important. And of course, check out our other 2025 product reviews just there. Bye!